Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Ketubot page 86, which discusses a situation where a person has a business and his wife is involved as the storekeeper, taking care of all the inventory and making sure that all the monies that are coming in and going out are accounted for properly. There's an opinion that she is required to make an oath, a shvuah, whenever the husband so desires. And she has to swear that all the money that this business is making is accounted for, and that she did not in any way misappropriate any of these funds. And in fact, according to the opinion of Rabbi Eliezer, he says that you can even go into the very small matters, such as the spindle or the dough that she makes when she just is involved in any daily chores in the house, taking care of the house. You can also require her to make an oath that everything was done properly. On this, the Talmud says that this is not something which is healthy for a marriage. Based on the expression that we've heard numerous times in this tractate, that a person cannot live literally im nachash b'kfifa, having a snake together with you, a poisonous snake wrapping around yourself, constantly afraid that a snake is going to bite you at any given moment. So too, if a woman lives in a situation where she has a husband that does not trust her, and he's constantly looking over his shoulder, wondering whether or not everything is being done properly, that is not a healthy marriage. And therefore, he has no right to require her to make such an oath. And from this, we can certainly understand when it comes to relationships, one of the key elements is that of trust. That even though you may have your own negative feelings of a lack of trust of another person, because you need to have it done properly yourself, and if you entrust someone else, hear the word, entrust someone else to do the work for you, you may not really trust them, and you will constantly be looking and wondering whether or not they're doing things properly. It's one thing for that to be with an employee. You want there to be accountability. But when it comes to your own spouse, in your own relationship, that is not a healthy way of thinking. First of all, in this case, the husband, living with such stress and anxiety of constantly thinking negatively about his own wife, what an unhealthy way to live. But also to give that feeling to your spouse, to make her feel that no matter what she does is not trustworthy. That is something which is certainly not a good way to have a relationship. And therefore, based on what we're seeing in this page of Talmud, one critical element of a relationship is to make sure that we build and never to destroy trust in our marriage.